Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge 7-arm Parasol semi-flush. This is the 12-13-20. It's also a beautiful matching chandelier and a great sconce that'll go with this too. Check them out if you get a chance. Let's get into the size of the fixture itself. 8.5 inches from the very bottom to the actual ceiling. Diameter is coming in at 38.3. This is only 13.6 pounds, so it's not very heavy. It's going to go over your standard 4-inch junction box. The canopy is 5 inches. It's going to go over this quite easily. And to show you a little bit more information about that, we're going to take a quick look at the installations instructions. So if you're on the page for this, on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say, click here for installations, instructions, PDF. So open that up. It's going to show you a full parts list, how things go together, which is very simple. But it's going to show you some nice line drawings of the canopy, how it goes on your junction box, and lots of detailed drawings of the inside of this so you get a chance to familiarize with it better. Okay, why don't we talk about a couple other quick things. Let's talk about the sockets. You got 7 of these. These are the chandelier sockets. It's just going to take the smaller bulb. We all grew up with these. Very simple. They just screw in. Easy to find all of these bulbs. So this is the type of the shape you want to kind of zero in on. This is a flame tip, this is a torpedo, and they're going to kind of be on their sides, pinwheeled around a center core. If you want to go incandescent, you can still do that with a 60 watts in each of these sockets, and you can do that easily. You can always find these out in the world still. If you want to go with LED, you can do that too. So these LEDs come in a flame tip, they come in this torpedo shape, and you can find these in lots of different ways, and you can find them in lots of different places. So easy to find these in your grocery store. You can find them at like CVS drugstores. You can find them at Ace Hardware stores, Home Depot, Lowe's. Also easy to find them online, like Amazon. They're going to offer these to you in all kinds of different ways. So don't forget, you've got 7 of these lights. So you don't have to go be too worried about not getting light out of this. You're going to get a lot of light out of this, and that light's going to bounce off your ceiling and just provide beautiful ambient light in a room. And this can also be used in commercial applications too. So circling back, I could find this in a 40 watt equivalent. I can find it in a 60 watt equivalent quite easily. I have found it in the 75 watt equivalent online, and I had a customer email me a link to one of these that was a 100 watt equivalent. Do I think you need to go with that with 7 arms? No. I think you're probably good with a 40 watt equivalent or a 60 watt equivalent, which you can find at your grocery store. So they're going to offer these to you in also different ways. They're going to offer these to you in 2700 Kelvin. That's like a super yellow light, which could look very pretty in this. They're also going to offer these to you in something called daylight. And daylight is that bluish white hospital waiting room overcast day outside light. And that's going to be 4000 Kelvin, 4000 to 5000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom and talk about it all the time is warm white or soft white, and that's the warmth of an incandescent bulb, but it's an LED, and that's going to be 3000 Kelvin, and that's what we use like right above us. That's a nice light that's on this table right now. So very easy to get the bulbs. It's a dimmable fixture without any problem at all. Make sure that you buy a dimmable bulb, and you're doing that, and tell your installer that you've done that so they put the right dimmer on the wall for you. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay. That's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.